Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You've got big ambitions, right? You want to rise above the noise, stand out in a world full of distractions, and carve a path to success that most people can only dream of. But here's the truth. Getting ahead in life isn't about working harder than everyone else. It's about being smarter and playing the game in a way most people don't understand. What I'm about to share with you isn't a get-rich-quick scheme or some motivational fluff. This is real talk. This is about taking your life to the next level by using a strategy that most people will never even hear of, let alone adopt. I'm talking about ghost mode, and it's one of the most powerful ways to get ahead of 99% of people. If you're tired of running in circles, if you want to start making real progress and outpace everyone around you, listen up. Let's break down what ghost mode is, why it works, and how you can implement it to transform your life. What is ghost mode? All right, let's get into it. So what exactly is ghost mode? Picture this. You're in a crowded room, everyone's talking, everyone's making noise, but then there's you. You're not the loudest in the room. You're not always in the spotlight, trying to be seen or heard. Instead, you're operating quietly, observing, making your moves with precision, and most importantly, you're not getting distracted by the chaos around you. That's ghost mode. It's about stepping back from the noise and distractions of daily life. It's about becoming more selective with your time, energy, and attention. Instead of scattering your focus everywhere and letting the world dictate your pace, you're in control. You're invisible in the sense that you don't make noise. You don't announce every move, but you're steadily building something powerful. And when the time comes, you'll be miles ahead of everyone who's been wasting their energy, making noise, and looking for instant validation. In a world where everyone is obsessed with social media, instant gratification, and constant visibility, ghost mode is the exact opposite. It's about pulling back, focusing on what really matters, and getting to work without needing the approval or acknowledgement of others. You don't need to show your hand. You don't need to tell everyone about your next move. You just do it, and you do it consistently. It's a mindset, it's a lifestyle, and it's how you get ahead of everyone who's too caught up in the noise to see what's coming. Why does ghost mode work? Now let's talk about why ghost mode works so well. Most people fail because they're too busy trying to fit in. They want to be seen, they want to be liked. They want to show everyone how successful they are. They're chasing validation, and it's a losing game. Why? Because validation is a trap. When you're constantly seeking external validation, whether it's likes on social media, compliments from others, or trying to prove yourself to the world, you're wasting energy. You're giving power away to others. You're letting their opinions dictate your next move. But when you adopt ghost mode, you flip the script. You stop chasing approval. You stop wasting time looking for external recognition. Instead, you become laser focused on the results you want to achieve and start working toward them in silence. People who are in ghost mode have a massive advantage because they're not bogged down by the distractions that drain most people's energy. They're not constantly reacting to everything around them. They're making strategic moves, staying consistent, and letting their results speak for themselves. The world is filled with people who are chasing temporary highs, flashy attention, and instant rewards. But those things don't build long-term success. Real success, sustainable success, is built on consistent, quiet effort. And that's exactly what ghost mode gives you. The ability to move through the world undistracted, build quietly, and get ahead without anyone even realizing what's happening until it's too late. How to incorporate ghost mode into your life. Now that you understand what ghost mode is and why it works, let's break down how you can incorporate it into your life. Here's the step-by-step process. 1. Cut out the noise. The first step in adopting ghost mode is eliminating the distractions. Social media? It's a time sink. Gossip? It's a waste of mental energy. People who thrive in ghost mode don't waste time scrolling endlessly or getting caught up in drama. You need to focus on what matters and filter out everything else. Start by identifying what's draining your energy. Are you spending hours on your phone, checking notifications, reading irrelevant news? Are you engaging in conversations that don't bring you closer to your goals? If so, cut it out. By cutting the noise, you'll automatically reclaim time and mental bandwidth to focus on the things that actually matter to you. You'll be able to prioritize your goals without distraction, and that's when the magic happens. 2. Work in silence. Once you've cut out the distractions, it's time to focus on the work. People in ghost mode don't announce their plans, they don't talk about their next big project, and they certainly don't post about every step they take. They put in the work quietly, consistently, and relentlessly. You don't need to tell everyone what you're doing. You don't need to seek validation or make noise about every little accomplishment. Instead, just show up, put in the effort, and let the results speak for themselves. This doesn't mean you don't celebrate your wins, but it means you're not looking for constant recognition. The more you work in silence, the more you can develop mastery in your craft. And guess what? The more you stay in the shadows, the more your results will stand out when you finally decide to reveal them. 3. Be strategic with your time. One of the biggest advantages of ghost mode is that it forces you to be extremely strategic with your time. You stop wasting it on things that don't align with your goals. Every minute counts, and when you're working quietly in the background, you're making the most of your time. This means eliminating habits like procrastination, mindlessly scrolling, or saying yes to things that don't serve your bigger vision. You've got to get ruthless with how you allocate your time. The most successful people understand that time is their most valuable asset, and they use it wisely. Create a schedule that prioritizes your most important tasks. Spend time working on projects that move the needle in your life and career, not the things that just keep you busy. And don't let anyone or anything steal your focus. 4. Stay low-key, but consistent. You're not going to make all your progress in one day or one week. It's about consistency. Day in and day out, keep grinding, keep improving, keep making progress without feeling the need to constantly announce it. Staying low-key doesn't mean staying invisible forever. Eventually, the results you've been quietly building will become impossible to ignore. But until then, stay under the radar. Let your work and your success do the talking. Don't waste your time trying to get validation or recognition from people who aren't focused on their own success. 5. Let people wonder. Finally, let people wonder what you're up to. Most people are too caught up in their own lives to notice what you're doing. But when you move in silence, make progress, and stay consistent, people will start to take notice. They'll wonder how you got so far ahead. They'll be trying to figure out your secret. And the beauty of it? You don't have to tell them. They'll never see it coming. Awakening your dark side. Why it's essential. Here's where most people completely miss the mark. They try to play the game by always being nice, always being calm, always being positive. They think success is all about being friendly and approachable, about following all the rules of social conduct. But what happens when you live like that? You get walked on, you get overlooked, you get stuck in the middle, never reaching your true potential. That's where your dark side comes in. Now, I'm not talking about going out and being some villain or doing anything evil. What I'm talking about is awakening a side of you that's been dormant, a side that's ruthless, unapologetic, and focused solely on your success. A side that refuses to settle for mediocrity, that's willing to do whatever it takes to rise to the top. Everyone has a dark side. It's the part of you that's driven by ambition, desire, and the hunger for power. It's the part of you that doesn't care about what others think, that's willing to make tough decisions, and that's willing to push through discomfort to achieve greatness. It's the side of you that's willing to break free from the herd, to stop playing by everyone else's rules, and to take the path that will actually lead to massive success. But here's the catch. Most people suppress their dark side. They're afraid to acknowledge it. They're afraid of the power it holds. But if you want to get ahead of 99% of people, you need to awaken and embrace it. How to awaken your dark side and use it for success? So how do you awaken this side of you and harness it for success? Here's the process. 1. Recognize your own power. The first step is realizing that you have power. Power that can't be held back. Power that can push you past your limits. Your dark side is about embracing your ability to take control of your life. It's about understanding that you are the one who gets to decide your fate. You are the one who decides how much you will put into the world. Stop playing small. Take a hard look at your life. Are you settling for less than what you're capable of? Are you avoiding difficult decisions because you're worried about what others will think? That's your dark side being suppressed. Recognize that you have the strength to make the tough choices, to take the risks, and to push forward no matter how hard it gets. Eliminate weaknesses and distractions. Your dark side thrives when you're not distracted by the weak things in life. Things like excessive comfort, distractions, or people who hold you back. Start cutting the fat. Eliminate anything that's draining your energy or holding you down. This could mean removing toxic relationships, saying no to distractions, or simply not indulging in time-wasting habits. You don't need to waste time with things that don't move you closer to your goals. Eliminate everything that makes you weak or keeps you distracted. Your dark side thrives when you're laser-focused, ruthless in your pursuit of success, and undistracted by the trivial. 3. Develop an unstoppable work ethic. When you awaken your dark side, you develop an unrelenting work ethic. The key here is consistency and drive. Your dark side doesn't need constant motivation or cheerleading. It gets to work, no matter the conditions, no matter how tough things get. Start by setting a routine that's non-negotiable. Develop habits that build discipline and resilience. Be relentless. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Start now. The more effort you put in, the stronger your dark side becomes. It's all about developing that hunger for success and letting it fuel your actions every single day. 4. Be willing to make the hard decisions. Your dark side isn't afraid to make tough calls. Sometimes you need to make choices that others won't understand. You need to be willing to step on toes, challenge the status quo, and break away from the pack. It's not about being cruel. It's about prioritizing your future over comfort and convenience. The path to success is never easy. It's filled with sacrifices. But your dark side knows that those sacrifices are necessary to get ahead. Be willing to make those hard decisions. Be willing to choose long-term gain over short-term pleasure. 5. Stay silent and let results speak. Finally, just like in ghost mode, stay silent. Don't feel the need to announce every step you take. Your dark side thrives in the shadows, and that's where your power lies. Let your results do the talking. Keep moving forward relentlessly without the need for external validation or applause. Conclusion: to get ahead of 99% of people, you need to stop following the herd. You need to operate on a different level. By combining ghost mode with the power of your awakened dark side, you'll put yourself on a path that's unstoppable. You'll move in silence, make ruthless decisions, and take action that gets you closer to your goals faster than anyone around you. This is the key to unlocking your full potential. You don't need to be like everyone else. You need to be better. And that starts with embracing your power, controlling your focus, and using your dark side to push through every barrier that comes your way. So are you ready to awaken your dark side? Are you ready to get ahead of everyone else? It's time to step into your power. It's time to move silently. It's time to leave the 99% behind. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Write your thoughts down below. Until next time.